What's good, y'all? It's your boy Matt, your favorite CEO, fitness model, and content creator. Listen, your elevation requires your separation. Your elevation requires your separation. In life, in order for you to elevate, in order for you to get to the next level in your life, and whatever it is that you want to do, you have to separate yourself from people, especially people that are not really in your best interest. You know what I mean? Because when it comes to, developing the best physique possible, upping your finances, doing all of these things, right? Becoming the best in your field, you have to separate yourself from people who aren't on the same timeline, people who aren't on the same frequency. You know what I mean? When I was in high school, my senior year of high school especially, I used to separate myself from a lot of individuals that I grew up with. Why? Because most of those guys in high school were still talking about 2K. They were still talking about girls, sex, and things that I wasn't really interested in at the time. My main focus was locking in and finding out different ways that after high school, how I'm gonna become, the great individual that I want to become. So I had to separate myself from them because their mindset was still fixated on shit that we was doing in middle school, in our early years of high school. When now I'm about to be 18, I'm like, damn, I'm about to be 18. I'm about to be a grown man. I'm about to be on my own. I'm about to get a job. I got to figure out a way to, make it out the Bronx. You know what I mean? So I had to separate myself from them. So I used to go upstairs and hang out with my guidance counselor. You know what I mean? And me and him used to chop it up about life. He used to teach me about, consciousness and all this different type of stuff that I learned, right? Because around that time I was having like a little bit of a spiritual awakening, becoming conscious of my health and, what I was mentally consuming and stuff like that. But I had to separate myself from those guys. It hurt, right? It was painful. It was like, fuck, I grew up with these guys. I love these dudes, but I still love them to this day, but I don't hang out with them no more because they're not on the same frequency as me. I'll see them from time to time, but majority of the time I'm not spending time with these individuals because their main focus is smoking, drinking, partying, having sex with all these chicks, being promiscuous. That's not the lifestyle I live. That's not who I am as a man. Those are not my morals. Those are not my values, right? I have a girlfriend. I'm not going to be going to the club dancing with all these shorties. That's not me. You know what I mean? I'm locked in right now. I'm not going to be drinking, smoking, eating unhealthy. I'm good. I'm locked in. I'm jacked. I didn't attain this physique by messing around and bullshit. I attained this physique by being consistent and persistent and working out on days I didn't want to work out and waking up at 4 a.m. right to go train at 5 when everybody else was asleep, right? I had to separate myself. Most of those guys that I just mentioned, right? I'm not going to say no names, but most of the guys I grew up with, they not on that same type of timing. You know what I'm saying? They not working out. They not eating healthy. They not locking down the diet. They cheating on their woman. That's not who I am, right? So in order for you to elevate, in order for you to get to the next level, and whatever it is that you're doing, you have to separate yourself from these people. You have to separate yourself from certain family members. You have to separate yourself from certain friends. Your elevation requires your separation. If you do not separate and you keep being around these individuals, you will start to become these individuals. You are who you hang around the most. So if you hang around 5 other people who are low vibrational, people who drink, smoke, binge watch TV, right, and binge eat at gas stations and eat fast food, what's going to happen? You're going to become them. You know what I mean? People who don't have goals, people who don't see a bigger and better reality for themselves. When you start hanging around these people, you start talking like them, you start thinking like them, you start to become them, right? So you have to separate yourself from these people, and you have to temporarily isolate yourself so you can become a better version of yourself and figure out who you are. Because a lot of you don't know who you truly are. You don't know your power. You don't understand that massive power that you have within you. And I was lost for a very long time. I didn't understand this massive power that I had within me, that God gave me to be able to bring anything I think in my mind into reality, right? And I had to tap into who I truly was. And I'm still tapping into who I truly am. You know what I mean? I'm still learning. I'm still educating myself. There's always a new level to get to. And I'm taking y'all along the journey. But I had to separate myself from these people. I have a very small circle. I know a lot of fucking people, right? A lot of people. I'm a very likable person. My energy is very magnetic. At the gym, at different spots and stuff like that. I know a lot of people. But not everybody's my best fucking friend, right? I have my circle very small with people who I do certain things with, you know what I mean? And that's how you have to have it too. You need to separate temporarily. You need to go into, temporary isolation in order to figure out who you are, what your purpose is, what you want to do out of life, how much money you want to make, you know, your dream mate, you know, your dream soulmate, whatever it may be. You have to take some time to isolate yourself and take inventory on who you are and who you want to become and what you want out of life. You have to, because if you're spending time around people who don't have big visions, you're going to become them, you know. And then there's going to come a point in time where you know you have greatness within you, and you're hanging around these people so much that you start to resent them and you start to resent yourself. Don't do that. Separate yourself temporarily from these people, if not indefinitely, right? Because sometimes these people don't want to level up, so they're gonna stay down there, and that's on them. That has nothing to do with you. You're not in any way, shape, or form responsible for how other people level up, or if they level up. If they are not putting in the work and they want to stay in the same place, let them do them. If they don't ever want to level up, then let them stay at the bottom. There's nothing you can do about that. You can give them information, you can try to help them at the best of your ability, but if they don't want to put in the work to level up, then they're always going to be down there. Let them do that. Don't let them bring you down too. And that's why I said it requires you to separate yourself from these individuals so you can become great. So then when you come back successful, abundant, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars in your bank account, millions of dollars in your account, whatever you want, they're like, damn, like you doing it, you in shape, your skin clear, you look good, you know what I'm saying, you got money, you got the nice car, you got the nice whip, you got a good girl, you got a good man. Damn, bro, where you been at, man? Yo, bro, you locked in, you leveling up. I'm trying to get like you. You trying to learn, or you trying to bullshit and fuck around, go to the club? You know what I'm saying? The same people that say, oh yeah, I want to level up, I want to get like you, I want to do what you do, are the same people that the very next day they'll say, yo, let's go to the club, let's go eat fast food, let's go to fucking McDonald's. No, you can't not do that. You know what I mean? Separate yourself in order for you to elevate. Your elevation requires your separation. Separate yourself temporarily from people, things, and all this negative shit that's holding you back, so you can elevate and become the best version of you. Because if you don't, you will always and forever be at the bottom of everybody else and all of those, you know, low vibrational things and activities. You know what I mean? That will become your lifestyle. That's who you will become. You will become a party person who is broke and never has money in their account. You will become a promiscuous individual who can't attract anyone good into their life. Do you want to stay at that bottom and you want to be like these people and these friends that are quote unquote your friends because they're really not, because if it really came down to it, they would stab you in your back, right? Or do you want to level up and start, you know, making new friends and networking with different individuals so you can become the best version of you, so you can take care of your family, so you can take care of your woman, your dude, your mom, your children, you know what I mean? Think bigger and live bigger. Separate to elevate. Your boy, Matt Rodriguez. Like, share, and subscribe. I told you, every day, daily upload, 7 videos a week, 365 days of the year. September 2nd, Monday, September 2nd, I'm starting to drop TikTok clips and YouTube shorts, so be on the lookout for that. Follow your boy on TikTok, follow your boy on IG, and subscribe to the channel. Like the video, like it, because when you like my videos, it recommends it to more people that are like-minded just like you. Your boy, Matt Rodriguez. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'm out.